in, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
All right, welcome into Lynch Arena, everyone, for tonight's, for yet another edition of high school hockey. Tonight, we got the Burrillville Broncos and the Moses Brown Quakers. Good evening, everyone. I am Nick LeBlanc. I will be calling all the play-by-play duties here this evening. And really, just the hits keep coming on for Burrillville here. Sean Rodriguez, last week he was in concussion protocol. Now he is out with a broken hand. So the Broncos, they are definitely shorthanded. They are still without both Jack and Sean Farrell. And they are also now without top goaltender Michael Fiat, who left the last time we did a game here in Burrillville. He left with an injury. So the Broncos are definitely the definition of shorthanded. And we're about to get underway here. The final 30 seconds of the warm-ups will tick off here as we're getting ready. As for the Quakers, they seem to be at full strength here today. Does not appear to be any restrictions. They got a full roster here, so it's definitely a tale of two teams right now. One team is fully loaded, ready to go. The other team, not so much, and that is putting it very, very lightly. Looks like we do have a starting lineup here for the Broncos here this evening. It's going to be Ethan and Patrick Murphy, followed by Cole LaPrade. Patrick Pasayan, Jacob Gomes will be on the defense as well, and Devin Mansov, he will be the starter in net. Should be a good one here. We got 15 minutes on the clock here. The first period, the teams are about to do their opening introductions. And then we'll get started for some classic Rhode Island high school hockey. Thank you for joining us here this evening. Both teams having their final talks here. Face-off will happen here just after 9 o'clock here. They did have a little skate here for kids prior to the game. They just recently resurfaced the ice. The officials came onto the ice. Both teams did their 5-minute warm-up. So we're a little behind schedule here tonight, but not too bad. Scores tables right below us here. Both penalty benches right below us here in the booth, and the benches are right across the way. Both teams are getting introduced here for the starting lineups, and we're going to bring that here to you. Do apologize here for the stadium mic. It is a tad low, but here are the starting lineups for both the Broncos and the Quakers. Pause for the national anthem. And we are ready for some high school hockey here this evening. We got 3 officials out on the ice here tonight. And typically there are 2, but tonight we got 3. We got 1 linesman. We got 2 officials with the orange armbands. So very interesting to see here this evening. The Burrillville Broncos there in the traveling road blues with the white and silver trim on the bottom of the jersey and on the sleeves. The blue pants with the navy blue socks and the silver and white stripes. As for the Moses Brown Quakers, they're in the traditional home whites with the blue stripes, navy pants, white socks with the blue stripes. So it is blue and white versus blue and white. Which team will come out on top here tonight? We got 15 minutes on the clock. Both teams getting ready to go here. Both teams getting ready to go here. As we are ready to go too. And here we go. The teams line up at center ice for the opening face-off. And we are underway here at Lynch Arena. Domes, he tries to find the parade. He has to take the bounce pass off the wall. Picked up now there by Ryan Fournette. Fournette tries to get the loose puck here. It's now picked up here by number 17, Kyle Bethune. Fournette picks up now to Bethune. Will take that out of his own, behind his own net. Stone away now picked up here by number 18, Will Carosi. Now puck battle in front of the benches. A quick line change already for the Quakers. Puck battle and the puck will be dumped down to the far end boards. Burrillville try to find a parade on the cross ice pass, failed. Quakers set up a quick chance down front. Mansolf. And now the Quakers will go back and rally. Picked up by number 19, Trevor Rose. Dumps up to Ardwall. Dumps it up. Skated hard around behind the net here. Rubbed off by a Bronto. Quakers keep it in the offensive zone. The Brontos will clear. Picked up on the stick blade there of Cole Wilson. Now picked up there by Aiden Ardwall. A quick shot and a quick save there too. The first shot we have on goal here, and a very quick save by what appears to be Camden Lucier. And we already got a penalty here. A Quaker is heading to the box. So a power play opportunity. Power play opportunity already here for the Broncos, just a minute and a half in. Start the clock here, and the Broncos are on the man advantage here. Appears maybe a cross check. Fournette, he dumps in, tries to keep it alive with Ethan Murphy. Murphy has to dump it around the zone. Picked up now on the stick blade there of number 19, Cam Force. Force drives through, finds Patrick Murphy, trying to find Ethan, cross-ice pass. Force lost a handle out of it, and the Quakers will clear. Force will quickly skate down and get it, and he wins the puck battle. Fournette, he now picks it up here, brings it into the neutral zone. Fournette dumps it off, saved by Lucier, and we got a quick stop and play. A very good wrist shot there by Fournette right from the blue line at the top of the face-off circle. Lucier here is ready for that. Face-off one here by the Broncos to keep it alive. Up to Gomes. Gomes' wrist shot got blocked down front. LaPrade, his shot. Might have found a little bit there. It's a quick save there by Sear. It will now be dumped all the way down to the length of the ice. Mansolf. He'll play it, leave it for LaPrade. LaPrade will now go behind around his net. Sets up the offense. LaPrade dumps it down, tried to find Connor Davis. Picked up by the Broncos, and a quick stop and play as Lucier had to make a quick save there, had to cover out the puck with his glove. .51 seconds left to go here on the man advantage. Face-off will take place over to Lucier's left. No, face-off's coming back the other way. And it's now going to come all the way down to Mansolf's right. All right. All right, so here we go. Offensive zone face-off here for the Quakers, and they're still down a man. Burrillville trying to ask for an explanation from the official. Puck is dropped, face-off ones by the Broncos, and LaPrade will... It's actually Fournette. Up the ice now comes is Patrick Pasayan. Pasayan dumps it down to Force. Force loses a handle. Force cross-ice pass over to LaPrade. I should say Fournette, my apologies. Fournette drives it in. Picked up by Murphy. Oh, a good paddles whack away there by Lucier. Blown tired there was the Quaker. Now picked up there by number 14, Maxwell Travers. Dumped down the length of the eighth. 15 seconds left to go. Force. Rubbed off. Lost a handle of the puck as it was stolen away there by Justin Baxter. The final 5 seconds took off on the man advantage as Murphy drives the lane. Murphy got locked down front, and out of the box there is number 19, Trevor Rose. So back to full strength for the Quakers, as LaPrade will chase down the loose puck. LaPrade drives it down, cross-ice pass, and the Quakers will change out, and the Broncos will get fresh legs. Pass down to Jack Travers. Travers, cross-ice, a good shot, and his shot went wide, it went off the stick blade there. I believe Owen O'Farrell. And Mansolf will just leave it there for Jacob Gomes. Gomes behind his own net. Gomes now trying to fend off Carosi. Oh, a good chance out in front there for Gunnar London, and we got to stop. Oh, London, he had a beautiful opportunity. Just fans on the shot, point blank. 10:25 left to go here in the opening period. No score so far between the Broncos and the Quakers, but the Broncos do have 3 shots on net already. Quakers have yet to get a shot. So the Broncos win the face-off. It's now picked up here by Ethan Murphy. Murphy had to dump it along there. Dean Perillo chased it down. Quakers trying to set up the offense. Force just dumps it in now. Ethan Murphy will dump it down. Picked up there by puck battle on the boards. The Broncos is keeping it in the offensive zone. Murphy lost the handle on it now. It's picked up by number 22, Seth Feldman. Kept alive in the zone by the Broncos. A shot that might have gone reflected there. Oh, a big hit there. Cam Force. A absolute massive hit on number 11, Felice Tragilides. A big hit there by Force. He put all of his muscle into it. We continue to play on here. Fast-paced hockey. It's both teams just trading blows here. Puck possession to possession. Oh, Murphy from a bad angle shot. He nearly got that on net. Quakers trying to set up the offense. They get it out. No, picked away by the Broncos. They dump it back into the defensive zone for the Quakers. Dumped around was Feldman. A big shot from the blue line there was LaPrade. It went off the mark. Puck trickles out in front. Now picked up here by the Quakers. 2-on-2 developing on the stick of Madani. Now Domes takes around his own net. Picked up there by Ardwall. Ardwall shot saved by Mansoff. The net comes off his moorings, and we got to stop. And Mansoff, he is in the net, but he is up. Well, got knocked down. Later from there, I think he might have thought the puck went through, but he kept it out of the net. 8:23 to go here in the first period of play. No score. Face off won by the Quakers. A quick shot saved by Mansoff. Juicy rebound. Another save by Mansoff. So back-to-back great chances, and Mansoff was ready. He might have done a piece of it. Center shot with his glove. Rubbed off the boards there. It's now dumped down by Dave Anderson. And chasing it down is number 14, Maxwell Travers. Picked up now by News. Anderson not dead on his stick. Picked up there by Travers. Travers dumps up to Jack Travers. And Jack will just dump it down the lane of the ice. Oh, that took a weird ricochet. Mansoff was able to keep it out. That went off the backboards. If that went in, most weirdest goals you would have ever seen if we got to stop and play for an icing, as that is touched up there by Max Travers. Halfway through the first period here, no score between the Quakers and the Broncos so far, but almost a bad, weird angle shot and a goal for Jack Travers. A wrist shot saved by Mansoff, an absolute glove save, a rifle of a shot from the blue line. Off the stick blade there, number 12, Owen O'Farrell, the senior forward. And trying to get the music off, and now they shut off LaPrade and a puck battle there. It's now on the stick blade there of Seth Feldman. Puck battle picked up now by Perillo. Broncos turn out clear, now picked up by LaPrade. LaPrade finds Murphy. Murphy will now jump it up, and Murphy will just dump it down. Picked up there by O'Farrell. O'Farrell just rubbed off a big hit there by Pasayan. About to fletch off the stick of Evan Pollock. The freshman forward gained some varsity time with the injuries. Stolen away there by Cam Force. Force tries to find a way through, gets it over to Pasluk. Off the stick blade there, Murphy dumps around. Murphy. The shot saved by Lassier. He didn't know where it was. It was trapped in it was trapped. 6:23 left to go in the first period. The face-off take place in the Broncos offensive zone. Quakers had an extra man there. Now we got 5-on-5 hockey here. We got 6:23 left to go. Only one penalty in the game so far. It was a power play here for the Broncos. Face-off one here by the Quakers, and they cannot get it out there. Picked up here by Paslek. Wraps around the net. It's now picked up there on the stick blade of Aiden Ardwall. So puck battle behind the net. Dumped in by News. News. Ardwall. Murphy with the shot. It might have gone blot down front. Didn't get enough mustard on the shot. News will just dump it in. And we got a quick stop and play. 5:49 left to go. Face-off will take place in front of the Quaker bench. Excuse me, on the other side. Yep, nope, right in front of the Quaker bench. 5:49 left to go here in the opening period of play. Both teams have 3 shots on net so far, but no goals. Quakers now dumping into the far end boards. Quickly chased down there was Jack Travers. And Broncos bring it up. Brought up quickly by Dean Perillo. Perillo's shot might have gone deflected out in front. Zion. He will wrap it around. Picked up there by O'Farrell. O'Farrell. He'll just leave it there for Max Travers. Gomes just dumps it down, and a glove save, and Lasseur, he'll just dump it down. Now here come the Quakers trying to get something going here. Oh, big hit out front. That is a penalty there. That should go for interference. And it will. So the Broncos will go back on the power play for the second time this period. Justin Baxter. He is the guilty party there. Interference as he interfered with Connor Davis, as Davis is trying to go up to play defense. 4:58 to go here, and the Broncos have their second power play opportunity of the night. So face-off will take place here in the Broncos offensive zone. They are very short-handed here. And the Broncos, Murphy will tap it away. Gets over to Ethan Murphy. A loose puck out in front. And a good clear there is picked up by Force. Cam Force. Force dumps it down to Murphy. Murphy try to find Basayan. And a breakaway opportunity. Backhand. Oh, and saved by Mazoff. A good pass save. Oh, a short-handed golden opportunity. And Mazoff denies it. Murphy. He quickly brings it up, leaves it off for Cam Force. Force, cross-ice pass. Basayan shot, a good rebound in front. Basayan trying to get a handle on it. Cam Force will keep it in. Force. Force tried to do a little dangle, got intercepted there by Bethune. And now we dumped down the length of the ice, and it is left for Patrick Basayan to pick it up. Oh, a big cross-ice pass down to Fournette. And the Quakers will play it up, and they will clear it down the length of the ice. Oh, no. Broncos got it. Anderson. Try to find Staples. Here come the Quakers short-handed. O'Farrell, pass save by Mansov. Dumped down the length of the ice there. Mansov, he'll leave it for his team. A parade, half a minute left to go here on the man advantage. Parade dumps it down to Staples. Staples drives it in. Staples' shot goes well wide of the net. Picked up by Crossi. Will just dump down the length of the ice. 15 seconds left to go. LaPrade. Final chance here for the Broncos, but LaPrade cannot find anyone open. Gets down to Patrick Murphy. Murphy lost the handle, a chance, and Baxter's out of the box. Force keeps it in. Pitch up there by Masalik, and he will lose it there. Now pitch up in the zone quickly are the Quakers on stick plate of Ethan Darno. Darno gets it back. Puck battle is now picked up here. Potter tried to go behind the net. Quakers will get the loose puck as is on the stick blade of Cole Wilson. Ardwall. Murphy, he'll just dump it down. Line change for the Broncos. We've got about 2 minutes left to go here in the first period of play, no score. Broncos have had 2 power play opportunities, have done nothing with them. LaPrade does a little dangle. LaPrade gets hit along the boards. 2 guys go down. LaPrade ends up coming up with the puck. LaPrade. Over to Murphy. Picked up by O'Farrell. O'Farrell, we're under 2 minutes going in the first period. Try to dump it off there to London. Picked up to Ardwall. Ardwall shot, saved by Manzoff. He lost the handle of it. The net goes off his moorings. We got to stop. 90 seconds to go here in the first period. An absolute golden opportunity here on shorthanded for Gunnar London, and he just got absolutely pad save denied by Mansolf. Face off won by the Quakers, and they cannot keep it in the zone. Now dumped down to chase it down is number 17, Kyle Bethune. Bethune met by Murphy. Try to do a cross-ice pass to not work as Poseidon will intercept that. We approach 1 minute to go. Picked up around the boards here is now the Quakers have an opportunity. Cross-ice pass. Oh, did not make the pass. Final minutes to go here in the first period. No score so far as the puck will now go fleeing down the length of the ice. No icing is going to be called. We continue to play on. 45 seconds to go. Dumped down the length of the ice. Got pinned off there by a Bronco. As Fournette tries to dump it down on the stick blade there of Travers. Jack Travers. Good play there by Fournette, and I'll let Travers get set. O'Farrell. O'Farrell shot. Score! An absolute rifle of a shot from Owen O'Farrell from the face-off circle, the opposite side. It beats Mansoff under the armpit on the stick side. And with 24 seconds to go in the first period of play, it is 1-0 Quakers. That was a missile of a shot. And late in the first period, the Quakers are playing from ahead. Puck is now just being flung around the neutral zone with 10 seconds to go. Picked up by O'Farrell, the goal scorer. And be picked up here by the Broncos. Play with the high stick, and the final seconds will tick off. And that brings us to the end of the first period of play. A late goal in the first period, but a goal nonetheless. Owen O'Farrell, an absolute rifle of a shot. And after 1 period of play, it is 1-0 Quakers. Going to take a very quick time out. We'll be back for second period action here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Dumps in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires. Deflected. No. Rebound. Score!
The handball shot off the post. Score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot. Score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
We're back for period number 2 action here. 1-0 Quakers.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out.
Get it handled for you here. As a quick save there by Mansov as the Quakers are coming in hot. So 14 seconds into period number 2. And we got to stop. 1-0 Quakers on an absolute very, very late goal. The goal came out approximately 14 minutes and 36 seconds by Owen O'Farrell. Absolutely rifled it. And now we are back underway here. Oh, here come the Broncos, a 2-on-1 developing with Murphy. Murphy, cross-ice pass. A chance to lose it for Jersey. Rebound. Oh, could not get in. They did not call that a goal. That looked in from here. Oh, the Broncos got absolutely denied by Lucier. Lucier. Oh, cheers. Oh, Lucier just absolutely denied him. Best chance the Broncos had there. Speaking of hit, a big hit there by Patrick Simon. And is now picked up here. And the Quakers get the loose puck. Went off the stick blade and through the wickets of Perillo. Now dumps down the ice, picked up there by Bethune. Bethune tries to go around the net, and Murphy intercepts it. Ethan Murphy. LaPrade cannot keep it in, but gets the puck. LaPrade has to dump it in, knocked down by a Quaker. LaPrade is a big hit there on Baxter. Referee has a tip. And we got to stop here. 3:16 to go. 1-0 Quakers on a very late first period goal by Jack O'Farrell. Owen O'Farrell, my apologies. Face off one here by the Quakers. Now Murphy tries to steal it away. Now Broncos bring it up. Here comes Ryan Fournette. Fournette cannot get a handle of the puck. Now picked up there, chased down by Domes. Domes tries to dump it up. And the Quakers will now do a cross-ice pass here over to London. Parade tries to bring it in. Gets the puck and it'll just dump it down, and O'Farrell will just chase down the loose puck. Farrell comes it down to Jasilides. And now a puck battle ensues. Couple Broncos and Quakers battling it out. Broncos come up with it. Cross-ice pass over to Davis. Davis just dumps it in, and into the glove goes the shot, and we got to stop. 12:04 to go here in the second period. So face-off will take place here, or to Luciers. I believe it's right. Trying to get the players to stay in line. Puck's dropped, face-off won by the Broncos. A quick shot and another quick save. An absolute bullet of a shot there by News. And we got another quick stop. News came right off the face-off circle. Quakers win the puck, and a couple dives below. Tire no call there. Probably could have been a tripping minor. Quakers dump it in. Picked up by Ardwall. Now the Broncos will bring it up here for net. Loose puck battle. Murphy dumps it off, and News try to bring it in. Now News will chase it down. Picked up there by Force, keeps it in the zone. And Force cannot handle it. Another blown tire there by Perillo. Quakers dump it in. Chase down there is by Darnu. And now the puck will be chased down the opposite end by Travers. Quakers quickly. Oh, a big shot there. Juicy rebound opportunity. Left down in front of the stick blade of Caruso. Carisi, my apologies. Broncos trying to fend down in the offensive zone. The prod. Over to Poseidon. Over to Murphy. Picked up by Jack Travers, and we got a stop. .10:34 left to go here in the second period of action. Still 1-0 in favor of the Quakers on a very late first period goal by Owen O'Farrell. And the Quakers once again had an extra man out on the ice. And face-off is dropped here. It's now picked up around the net here by the Quakers. Picked up by Bethune. Bethune dumps off. Oh, quick save by Mansolv. Absolute bull of a shot there. Here's be my number 6-8 in rush. Quakers keep it in the zone as LaPrade. He will now keep it in. Dumped down, and here comes Murphy chasing down the loose puck, and it's called for an icing. Just a little too much mustard on the stick blade there for LaPrade to not get it down to Murphy there for a breakaway opportunity. Once again, a very short bench here for the Broncos. They are battling tons of injuries. They are without both Jack and Sean Farrell. They're also without Michael Fiat and Steve Rodriguez. Rodriguez was in concussion protocol, then just recently broke his hand. So the hits just keep on coming for the Broncos, but they are pushing on. Here comes Murphy, trying to do a little shimmy shake. Up come the Quakers. Play really good defense being shown here by the Broncos tonight. Can't force. We'll just dump it out. Picked up on the stick blade there of Travers. Max Travers is now in a puck battle. A prod dumps it loose. Picked up by O'Farrell. Picked up the bouncing puck. Try to do a cross-ice pass to Max Travers. Now Travers will bring it up. Travers through three dives. Oh, his shot got deflected away. A lucid shot. Oh, a big pad save by Mansolv. Another big save there. A couple shots and score! 4 different whacks out and they finally bring it home. It's 2-0 Quakers. That was punched in on the rebound by Seth Feldman. Four different whacks at it. Mansoff made about three different saves, but Seth Feldman found the crack and banged it home. So now a 2-0 lead here for the Quakers. So we're just about halfway through the second period. LaPrade over to Gomes. Oh, stolen away. A chance. LaPrade interfered with it. And oh, big chuck. Oh, Mansoff kept it out. Referee's arms up. LaPrade's going to get called here for a penalty. Had to be a tripping call. Couldn't even argue for a possible penalty shot. LaPrade's going to the box for a hook. Very well to make the case that Will Carosi should get a penalty shot. It was almost a breakaway opportunity. LaPrade was pleading his case to the official, but to no avail. With 8:55 left to go here, the Quakers have their first power play opportunity and a chance to add on to their 2-0 lead to make it 3. And an extra man is out on the ice there as Domes has to vacate. It's a 5-on-4 power play, not a 5-on-5 with the goalie pulled. Quakers set it up. O'Farrell. Cross ice. Try to find Ardwall. Oh, a big glove save by Mansoff. Might have also hit the pipe. Another juicy chance here. The Quakers are buzzing. Force. Tries to get the loose puck, and Murphy lost the handle of it. Picked up now on the stick blade of number 16 for the Quakers, Gabriel Mamdani. And Bosian will just chuck it down the length of the ice here for a clear to give the Broncos a fresh pair of legs. 3/4 of a minute have now gone by, and LaPrade's hooking. Picked up over to Travers. Travers lost the handle of it. Murphy, he'll dump it off. That'll count as a shot, and as a goaltender, did have to make a save. So Broncos' first shot on net since midway through the first. Gomes tries to defend Ardwall. Cross-ice pass, an opportunity here for Ryan Fournette. Fournette leaves it for Murphy, and Murphy cannot handle the bouncing puck. Darno. Dumps off. Oh, it's still Darno. Darno tries to rattle around, rubbed off there by Bosian. Cross-ice pass, but cannot keep it in the zone. O'Farrell has it. O'Farrell rubbed off by Fournette, and Fournette will shut it. Oh, no, not denied by O'Farrell. O'Farrell from behind the blue line, just off the mark. Gomes defending Fournette. But rattles around. Picked up now by Owen O'Farrell. O'Farrell spins around. LaPrade's out of the box. Penalty time is up. Quick save and back-to-back save by Mansoff, and we got to stop. Well, some little extracurricular activity here. The broken stick. Tempers are flaring, and so is patience. So we mentioned at the top of the broadcast here, the Broncos just severely shorthanded. You can tell by their bench. But they are riding along. Face-off takes place in Mansoff's side of the ice. So over halfway through this second period of play. 2-0 in favor of the Quakers. And the Broncos try to nudge it out. Picked up there by News, and now picked up by Ethan Murphy. Murphy has set a good little paddle whack away there. Picked up along the boards. Now News. He just dumps it down. He tried to dead late on a big hit. Dumped around. Stabilizes here. A wraparound chance from Murphy. He cannot handle the puck. Murphy. News. Now dumps it around on the stick blade of Trevor Rose. A prod. Just dumps it down and goes past it. And the goaltender will just cover up and wait for his teammate for safety. Ardwall on a puck battle there with Patrick Murphy. Murphy tries to dump it around. Quakers spraying up. Fournette playing great defense. Quakers trying to battle around. Fournette chases down the loose puck. Fournette's been all over the place here in the last 30 seconds. Cross-ice pass. An opportunity. Oh, great defense. And Mansolf, he'll just cover up for a whistle with 5:17 to go here in the second period. It is 2-0 Quakers. As it was Seth Feldman who just punched in a fourth opportunity there. A fourth effort goal to make it 2-0. An absolute rifle of a shot from the blue line. That time we're off the stick blade of Max Travers. And we got to stop. Quakers get the loose puck. Travers. The blue line had hit, went off the, off the hiney of Force. Staples now defending, is now chucked down the length of the ice. Will be chased down there by Bethune. Bethune sets up. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second period. 2-0 is your score. Staples cannot get around Travers as Travers dumps it away. Dumped down by Besian. It is now played behind the net by the goaltender. Quakers setting it up. Picked up down by, chased down here by Force. A prod with them. Puck battle on the end boards here. The prod blew a tire. And now Quaker lost a stick. Force. Now puck battle there and rubbed off by two Quakers. Simon trying to help him out. Chance down front. And the Broncos having a hard time trying to clear. We got to stop as the net came off its moorings. 3:52 left to go here in the second period. It is 2-0 in favor of Moses Brown. A late first period goal by Owen O'Farrell, and then just about 6 minutes of game time here go. It was Seth Feldman on a fourth effort opportunity to punch it through. Face off one, and News tried to dump it around. Now London. And the puck skates out of the defensive zone for the Broncos, and the Quakers now pick it up for net. He'll dump it back in. Stolen away by the Quakers. O'Farrell already has one goal tonight. O'Farrell lost a handle of the puck, picked up by Fournette. Murphy will pick it up. The News Heat blew a tire. And the Quakers are just trying to get everything set up as we tick now to about 3 minutes to go here. And Force, he will pick it up and go around his net. Force. Picked up now by the Quakers. The loose puck. Now Force has the loose puck. Force. Oh, a Great point blank opportunity. Just went off the shoulder blade. As Anderson picks it up, now dumps it down over to Davis. Cross-ice pass is now picked up on the stick blade of Carosi. And a shot, cross-ice pass, score! Tic-tac, goal! It is 3-0 Moses Brown. That's just an absolute quick shot, point blank by Aiden Ardwall. It is 3-0 with 2:26 left to go here in the second period. That's just your classic tic-tac goal right there. Braden, good cross-ice pass, really a saucer pass, and then just a point-blank shot drills it home. So it's now 3-0 lead, the most dangerous lead in hockey, by the way, as that is down for an icing. 2:11 left to go here in the second period of play. 3-0 now in favor of the Quakers. Broncos win the faceoff. A quick shot goes well wide in the net. Quakers will jump down, picked up by Murphy, who intercepts it. Ethan Murphy will go down, chase the loose puck. Now wrapped around the boards there is Poseidon. He tried to get away, cannot find any open room. Abroad keeps it in. Stolen away is on the stick blade there, Perillo. He could not do much with it, and we got to stop. The minute 41 to go. It's for about maybe the 10th time tonight the Nets come off the off its moorings. Approaching the final 90 seconds here of the second period. 2 goals in this period by the Quakers have built themselves a 3-0 lead. Oh, a good opportunity there to not drill it home. So puck skidded along the goal mouth. A quick shot. And Lasser has to make a couple diving stops around the net. No wraparound opportunity. So the Quakers will get the loose puck now, just swirl it around their own net. Now dumped up here is Feldman. Loosen Chun's Travers, his shot got deflected away. But done by Nate News, and it's now dumps down the length of the ice, and O'Farrell has it. We're under a minute to go here in the second period. Picked up by News, he'll just shove it in. Now picked up by the Quakers. With speed is O'Farrell. O'Farrell does a little move. Save by Mansolv. O'Farrell trying to beat him through the wickets. Oh, Mansolv covers up quickly. 38 seconds to go. Face-off will take place here in the Broncos' defensive end. Puck will be knocked down and just shoved back into the zone. Gomes chases down, tries to find Murphy, and the puck will exit the zone and picked up by a Quaker. So, oh, a big hit there. Ethan Murphy got rattled into the boards hard. That's a stop. And Murphy's going to go to the box for elbowing. So the Quakers got their second power play opportunity of the night. And this power play will carry over into the third period. So face-off will take place in the offensive zone. Puck went way too high here, so O'Farrell had to knock it down. Under 10 to go. O'Farrell, a big loads up and well wide of the net. And that should kill off the period. LaPrade just dumps it into his own bench. And that is how the second period will end. We're through 30 minutes here at Lynch Arena. It is 3-0 in favor of Moses Brown. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for third period action here. You are watching the Fans Only Sports Network.
Looking deep, looking for the side. And he finds his receiver there. King looking towards the far sideline. A great catch made and a touchdown to Lopez.
Here you go, here in the first. Here's the fade, corner of the end zone, jump ball. It is caught. What a catch. Romano, he beat him. That is 6.
Down the sideline! Already! No way! Opening kick! Oh my goodness!
Garway with one man to beat. He's going to beat him. Touchdown.
Falco down the field, wide open, Devin Lynch in the end zone, touchdown, Hendrick. It's still going, as he still can't be brought down, he breaks the tackle, will he take it? He will, Rams score, touchdown!
What a
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
And we are back here for period number 3 action. We got a fresh clock. Our fresh clock and third period action is about to get underway. Carryover power play opportunity here for the Quakers. As we are set now here for the third period face-off. The final 15 minutes are underway, and here we go. So the Broncos just dump it in here to force the Quakers back on their heels early on. 3-0 in favor of the Quakers, who are facing a just extremely decimated Bronco team. O'Farrell chases down. Puck battle with Fournette. O'Farrell dumps it down over to Travers. And it'll be saved by Mansour as that went off his pad, trying to make a wraparound power play goal! It went off the stick blade of number 16, Gabriel Mamdani, and is now 4-0 in favor of the Quakers. And just about 22 seconds into the third period of play, and it is 4-0. So the face-off one, Domes will pick it up, and Murphy, he just rubbed off. Good hit there by the goal scorer. Domes. Shot, well, got redirected wide. The prod just dumps it in. Now picked up by Bethune. Picked up there by Darno. A prod. Cross-ice pass over to Domes. Domes. Murphy. Trying to punch it in. Now Domes and LaPrade will chase it down. And LaPrade gets it from Mansolf. And not down. Darno not down the pass. Prod tried to chase it down. O'Farrell keeps the puck. LaPrade just shoves it out. O'Farrell keeps it in. O'Farrell from the face-off dot again, trying to line up a good pass opportunity. Travers will now play it down the length of the ice. No icing. Picked up by Fournette, who just dumps it down, and Murphy will chase it. Met by Travers. Puck battle between the two. Fournette. And now O'Farrell just shoves it down as Broncos trying to grab something. Here's Patrick Murphy. Keeps it in by Force. Force. Bit of a weak shot there as News will just punch it in. Picked up by Travers. Cam Force. Force powers his way through. Force backhand opportunity now redirected. As now we dump down the length of the ice. Anderson picks it up. And we actually got a stop and play that was whistled and icing. So the faceoff will take place all the way back down into the Quaker defensive zone. Not many shots to speak of, but 4 goals on the board for the Quakers as they continue to battle it out. Madani tries to shove it around. And that'll be picked up there. Craters now puck battle there as the Broncos try to shove it out. We got a loose stick on the ice. And now LeProd will just dump it down and it goes back and Mansoff will just kick it away over to Gomes. Gomes just dumps it off there and we got a quick stop of play as Staples, he turned out to keep it in. Offside is the call. Out of play, my apologies there. 11:15 to go, and the face-off take place right at center ice. And a new puck from the storage table. O'Farrell with speed. O'Farrell shot saved by Mansell right into the chest. Right in between the numbers. And we got to stop. Face off one here by the Broncos as Force Heel just powered it through a couple defenders. And an icing is called. 4-0 in favor of the Quakers here. 4 different goal scorers here tonight for Moses Brown. As we mentioned, an extremely short-handed Burrillville team, but they are riding along. Force. Fournette, and the puck will go up. The puck hit the ceiling. Our first ceiling hit of the season. Probably about 2 dozen already down to Smithfield so far. So first one here at least this year. First one here in Lynch, but probably about maybe 3 dozen already at Smithfield. So face-off takes place in Burrillville's end. Gomes have flattened on the puck, and a chance here as Fournette will go around the net. Murphy, and now picked up by the Quakers. Ardwall, he is one of the 4 goal scorers here tonight. Gomes picks up the loose puck in a puck battle. And a chance there. Oh, Patrick Murphy could not get around the defender. Mansoff leaves it for LeProd. LeProd, he'll just slant it out of play. Went high above his own bench. 10:14 to go in the third. Face-off will take place on the Mansol's right. Puck battle won here by face-off won by the Traitors, but the Broncos have won the puck battle. Off the boards. O'Farrell shoves it in. Manslov picked up by News. Shoves it around, and now a puck battle behind the net. As Force will come up with it. And Force will just leave it for Perillo, who loses a handle. O'Farrell just whacks it down. Mansolv, and we got to stop. Both teams will change out. And the face-off will take place back in the Quaker defensive zone. Face-off will take place here over to Lacier's right. And the Quakers have the puck and they bring it up right into the neutral zone with speed. A little shimmy shake. And Fournette will just dump it down to Postleck, who just chases it down. And Lacier will cover up with the glove. And we got to stop. 9:15 left to go here in the third. It is 4-0 in favor of Moses Brown. Anderson will come in for the face-off here for the Broncos. Adani, who has a goal here as well, he's in the face-off as well too. Quakers had an extra guy out there. O'Farrell has his puck after the face-off win. Deflects off the stick blade there of Travers. And we got another stop. 9:03 left to go here. Face-off will take place just outside of the Bronco defensive zone. Anderson leans in and cannot win the face-off. O'Farrell grabs those pucks, stolen away there. Only for a brief moment. Anderson tries to bring it in. Davis. Travers. Around the net. Quakers still pushing. Quakers just trying to set up everyone. As the Broncos there defend heavily, trying to get that loose puck. Davis on the stick blade of Anderson, who will just dump it down the length of the ice for an icing. $8:23 left to go here in the third period, just about halfway through. A goal 22 seconds in. Early on here, they made it a 4-0 game. Face-off won here by Moses Brown. It's quickly thrown away by the Broncos. Now the puck will skate down the length of the ice. Picked up by Bethune. Bethune behind his own net. Just dump it off. Prod keeps it in the zone. Oh, a big wrist shot from the blue line. Had eyes for the net. But stopped by the goaltender right in the trapper. Absolute bullet of a shot from a prod that had eyes. Face-off won by the Broncos. Kept alive in the zone. Gomes should not keep it alive. Spun around. Dumped down. Was Baxter. Prod rips off a big hit there. Puck still loose. Picked up by Travers. Dumps it down. Gomes will chase it down, tries to exit the zone, picked up by Quakers. And now LaPrade, he will safely dump it down. Picked up by Travers. Dumps it down to O'Farrell, who cannot handle the bouncing puck. Murphy just tripped up, and there's a penalty, and oh, both players are down. Looks like their knees collided.
That is not what Burrillville wants.
And this is the absolute last thing that Burrillville needs is yet another injury. As that's number 4, Ethan Murphy, who's down. Max Travers, he got tangled in there. His knee buckled. He's in the box for tripping. We're going to take a very quick timeout here as they attend to the injured player.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Third period here, about halfway through. 4-0 in favor of the Quakers. Murphy was able to get up under his own power. A power play opportunity here for the Broncos. Trying to get on the board to avoid the shutout. The puck leaves the zone. News. And the Quakers will dump it down the ice. Cam Force goes around his own net. Force skates up, cross ice pass, trying to find Patrick Murphy. Mansell dumps it around. Force dumps it up. Force. Broncos trying to power the way through. Loose puck out in front. And picked up now by Fournette around his own net. Fournette dumps it down over to Force. Force powers his way through, does a little move, cannot find it. Fournette, Force gets knocked down in front of the net. Good chance, wraparound opportunity. Force, too much on it. A good shot, and loose in front. Force's shot. Oh, great chances here by the Broncos. Their best opportunities of the night. Force. Loose puck on front, and Simon will pick it up. Knocked away. Man solved. Lacks it up over to Anderson. O'Farrell dumps it down the length of the ice to clear to get a change. We're under 6 minutes to go. Force. O'Farrell will chase it down behind his own zone as Anderson is there. O'Farrell with speed. Try to get around a couple of defenders, cannot, and dumped down all the way down, pass saved by Mansell. A prod. Gets loose puck, 5.5 to go. The final seconds took off on the power play. And now Travers is out of the box. He appears to be okay as well to Bay needs with Murphy. Gomes, and we got to stop with 5:11 to go here in the third period. Four different goal scorers here for the Quakers here tonight. It all got started here with Owen O'Farrell, an absolute bullet of a shot from the face-off circle late in the first. And Nardwall, he added a goal here himself too as well tonight. Seth Feldman got one, and so did Gabriel Mabdani. So 4 different goal scorers here tonight for the Quakers. Broncos trying to avoid the shutout here, about under 5 to go. Big hit along behind the boards as Domes will pick it up. Domes trying to dump it over to Prod. A bad shot. Oh, a big shot. Going well wide and a big hit. Farrell shoves it out. Picked up by Ardwell. His shot saved by Mansell. Might have gotten the front down front. A Prod puck battle there. Murphy. Good to see Ethan Murphy back out there to declining knees. So he does appear to be okay and toughing it out. On the stick blade there of Trevor Rose. Prod picks up under 4 minutes to go now. Murphy. He'll shove it high. The puck nearly hit the speakers. Here's to be okay. And we continue on. As that is forced, shoves it around. Picked up by News. Mansell with the stop, picked up by News. And he'll dump down the length of the ice there. And we got an icing called. 3:25 left to go here in the third period here. 4-0 in favor of the Quakers. 4 different goal scorers for them this evening. One of the goals coming on the power play 22 seconds into this period. Big shot goes well wide of the net. Soft gained some varsity time due to all the injuries that Burrillville's had. Dumped around. Travers in a puck battle there. Here's a chance for the Quakers. A 2-on-2 developing. A good shot. It goes well wide of the net. News, he just picks it up there. Dumps it down for Murphy. Patrick Murphy, and the referee's arm is up for an offside. So face-off will take place just outside of the Quaker, just in front of the Quaker bench and just outside of their defensive zone. Anderson leans in for the face-off. First, we'll make sure the two wingers are all set. O'Farrell dumps it down as Laprade takes it. Davis just whacks it in. O'Farrell chased down the loose puck. Anderson was close by. Davis and Anderson collide. Cross-ice pass. Laprade, he will go down and pick up the loose puck, and Domes, and no icing is called. So we check about 2.5 minutes. Laprade will now get the loose puck, and another. Just a bunch of guys falling down now. A lost. Looks to be Baxter who lost the handle of it. It's Bethune, a quick chance, a loose in front save. And LeSueur, and he will hold on for the whistle. 2:08 to go here in the third period. It's Frankie Staples trying to whack it home a couple times. .206 left to go here. Got about 2 minutes left to go here in this game. It is 4-0 Quakers. It's been all Quakers really all day. Broncos, who are just decimated by injuries, are continuing to battle, even though they are extremely short-handed. News will dump it down. He'll just whack it down to the opposite end of force. We are approaching 90 seconds left to go here in the game as another whistle for an icing. A minute 35 left to go here in the third period. Face-off will take place over to Mansell's left. Face-off won here by the Broncos. They keep it in force. Murphy will just dump it out. Loose puck will be chased down there. And number 3, Will Plum. Picked up there by Pollock. Watch over down the length of the ice for an icing. With the minute 14 left to go here in the third period of play. 4 different goal scorers tonight again here for the Quakers. Got all-star by Owen O'Farrell. Absolute rifle of a shot from the face-off circle. Just about 24 seconds left to go in the first period. And since then, the floodgates have opened for the Quakers. Anderson leads in for the face-off. And the Broncos trying to develop some positive vibes here as Domes loses the puck. LaPrade, he'll shove it back in, nearly hit the protective netting. Dumped around as we are under a minute to go here in the game. LaPrade stumps off to Domes. Domes back to LaPrade. Dumped down. Official will not call icing there. They play on. Anderson had a handle of the puck. Quakers will drive it up the zone. Quick shot got deflected away, and Mansell will just drop it there. Final 22 seconds will tick off. Referee's head nearly got taken off. Davis will chase down the puck. And a big hit in front of the Quaker zone. That might be the last big hit we get here. The final 10 will tick off here. And the Moses Brown Quakers, they will shut out the shorthanded Burrillville Broncos here tonight 4-0 as the horn will sound. And that'll do it here from Lynch Arena. A 4-0 shutout here for the Quakers and the Broncos. Their woe of a season continues in a downward spiral as they are just decimated by injuries, but they are still playing hard. They played a very good first period. They played well all throughout the game. However, though, they did come up on the short end as they could not bury the puck home. Once again, your final score here tonight, it is 4-0 in favor of the Quakers. This has been a presentation of the Fans Only Sports Network. Hope you all had a great time listening to the broadcast here, and have a great weekend. My name's Nick LeBlanc, and